It's completely normal to seek acceptance or seek validation from the outside at times, because we all want to feel that we belong to a group, that we are accepted within the group. Although seeking validation all the time from an outside source can become problematic, as it can lead you to feel insecure and rely on others to feed your self-worth. Hi, my name is Lorena Lopez and welcome on my channel Ethereal Motion, a place for dancers, artists, creatives of all kind, where we will speak about dance, art, creativity, inspiration, and ways to overcome our challenges and become the best version of ourselves. I struggled a lot with the need of external validation. And that period of time didn't play very good for me. In terms of, I felt sad, I felt frustrated, I felt a lot of anger because I was searching for the world to tell me that I'm good, my art is amazing, I'm dancing good. I needed these words because instead of fulfilling all those needs for myself, I was looking outside of me for people to kind of feed the emptiness. As artists, seeking validation from outside sources can lead us to create art that is meant to please others, rather than expressing our true artistic vision. When we focus too much on external validation, we may be tempted to create our art conform to certain standards or to mimic the work of successful artists. I saw a lot of dancers that are in the beginning, that are copying, or not necessarily that they're in the beginning, but they're borrowing, not to say steal, the style of a successful dancer. And that works in terms of it will bring you the success faster, but it will steal your uniqueness. It will steal you of the process of finding your own style and version. You will never be that artist that you're stealing from or copying. You will always be a replica. But if you give yourself time to find your way through, to put in the work, to deal with the heaviness of not being successful and not creating good art, because when you don't create good art, you will find ways and patterns and understand how your art and your style can become, this authentic. And if you copy another artist, you will lack creativity. You will lack originality. And ultimately, it will not be a true reflection of your creativity and inspiration and vision because you didn't give yourself time to find them and to develop them. As creatives or as artists in general, yes, we do create art because we love it, but in a way we depend on people to receive it. And it's quite painful when you share a poetry, whatever type of content, and it's not liked. And in today's society, all these apps, all these people that you are exposed to can be quite challenging to go through if you are not strong in your own opinion and your own self-validation. It took me a while to figure out how I can create and not be frustrated with the end result. A lot of time I focused and I put so much pressure on me to create good art in order to be liked. And after months of creating from that space, I realized that I was unhappy. So it's very important to create and to focus on what you love and what you like and do not think of the end result. There's this sentence that's going around through the creative space that I do not like. Fake it till you make it. I suggest you a better sentence. Face it till you make it. It might not happen in 1 year. It might not happen in 5. But in 10 years from now, if you put in the work, if you start processing and going through the lows and highs of the creative space, I'm sure that you will arrive to the other side with a honest vision, strong creative opinion, and you will create from a place of love and not really concerned with the opinions of others, because you put your self-opinion higher than all the rest of the opinions. You know, nobody else out there knows your heart. Nobody out there knows your intention. So whatever they're saying, however they're judging, it shouldn't be your concern. And if you're letting their words affect you, it will be chaotic. Take criticism, even if it's said in a positive way or a negative way, take it and try to consider it. Let it help you in a way or another. Process it, take your time to process it, but ultimately give it a shot. See, put yourself in their shoes and check why they said that. What can I understand from this? And how can I improve? If it needs an improvement, if I consider that it doesn't need an improvement, then delete. There are some negative effects on seeking validation, and I want to share them with you in order to be aware of them. When artists focus too much on pleasing others and seeking validation, they may start to compromise their own artistic vision, and that can lead to work that is less original. Constantly seeking approval and validation can create a lot of stress. This can lead to a fear of rejection, which can inhibit their creative expression, making it difficult to take risks. When artists focus too much on external validation, they can be overly focused on achieving success. Okay. Here are 3 important questions to ask yourself. Do you feel that you belong in the community, in the creative group, or the space that you live in? Do you feel loved? Or are you seeking love through your art and through recognition? And do you have a healthy self-esteem? Because these 3, sense of belonging, love, and a healthy self-esteem, are very important. Once there is a gap in between them, we will seek for external validation and support in order to fulfill our psychological needs. But if you take care of those needs, if you fill in all the gaps, then the need of seeking validation will not be there and it will decrease. As creatives, it's very important for us to connect with our intuition. It's the only validation that we need. If you're truthful with yourself and you look at your art, you will say to yourself if it's good enough or not. You just have to trust that voice. So try to connect with that intuition and rely for a period of time only on your opinion. Ask yourself, what do you think about this? And try to trust that voice. One thing that changed a bit the need of validation for me was to understand that I cannot please everyone, that there will be people out there that won't like me no matter what I do. I had this people pleaser syndrome, let's say it, that I wanted everyone to be happy and I want everyone to like me. And that is quite impossible. You need to become acceptant of the uncomfortable feelings that people might not like you, might not agree with you, and that is totally fine. I will not lie to you. This will not happen overnight, but if you put in the work, you will see how this need will decrease over time. Remember that getting rid of the need of approval is liberating. Once you feel safe in your own opinion, you will be able to create art based on your likes. You will show up in the world as you are. You don't need to dim your light. You don't need to hide yourself. You don't need to run from your imperfections. Actually, I believe that your imperfections makes you who you are, and also plays a really, 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 really important role in how you create art. So embrace who you are, embrace all the parts of you, engage more with that self-approving voice, and I'm sure things will turn out amazing for you. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you liked or this video helped you in any way, I will appreciate a like or a subscribe that can help other people arrive to this video. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.